It's live.
Not
Yeah.
not not like OBS Studio. I'm
Okay,
still trying to figure that out.
our volume we are live now. Okay, cool. But just I'll talk about it later. But yeah, go ahead.
Smacks lips aggressively.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Are we gonna? Yeah, let's go. Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our third session of our D&D stream. It's been a long day without you all, my friends. Yeah. We had to. Originally, we were supposed to stream 2 weeks before, but we had something going, so we couldn't. But yeah, we're here and we're able to stream one last time in December, and this is our last stream of the year. Actually,
All right.
yeah, I know.
Wait. Oh, I think that's my phone. I was like, wait, why can't I hear the stream twice? And I forgot I had it on my phone.
Christ. Come on, get it together. It's our last stream of the year.
Oh, don't.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But yeah, it's
I
our
forgot
last
I had
stream
the
of the year.
stream.
And then next year, we will not be streaming again, or we will not be streaming this D&D stream again on January, unless something changed. But we will be back on February.
All right.
Cool. So should we start with a recap for our last session where we last left off? And also, that was my phone, so let me, turn it off.
Yeah,
All right.
Unprofessional.
I know. Also, Kavian, shut up. Only I get to criticize y'all. I'm kidding. All right. What happened last session, guys?
What did happen last time?
everyone
Chill
died.
things.
Exactly. No, we were in the middle of a fight.
I brutally murdered things.
Yes, you brutally murdered things. Yes, and
You tell me.
Go ahead.
You tell me it was the only one that didn't die.
Well, not die,
It didn't
but
come
fell
close to dying.
unconscious. Yeah. Fall unconscious.
Yeah, we're starting with new party members today.
Yeah.
Everyone
We're starting new party members today. Tommy is leading. Oh God.
Oh God, please no.
No, but
Even me as the character player, I do not want to lead. Thank you.
Yes, glad you said that. No, but
I don't have confidence in myself to lead a party. Thank you.
you gotta just assert yourself. That's just.
I am not assertive by any means.
You gotta be assertive.
What?
I learned it
What do you
the
mean
hard
you're not
way.
assertive by any means?
I did too. I learned that I'm incapable of being assertive the hard way.
Well, looks like Jake is here to make you learn how to be assertive through your character. Yay! That's why we decided on this D&D session in the first place. It's your intervention of assertiveness.
Surprise!
Surprise! It's revealed. No, but yeah, we were in the middle of a large, not large, but a long combat, with a bunch of, because we got scammed by the tourist scammers, thieves, who just set up an ambush against us, right? And then with the miracle of our rolls, even though we fell unconscious, we managed to come back into consciousness and kill most of them and fend off. And now we're rushing back to the town square where we're supposed to be at, with a duck following us.
Yes, the duck.
The duck. Do we have a name for the duck?
I don't think we do.
The duck. Oh yeah, we got the duck.
That. Don't worry, it's just a polymorph dragon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah.
Polymorph?
Yep.
Hello.
Polymorph
Teach me
is real
polymorph.
handy. It'll teach you polymorph, all right.
Yeah. It'll teach you polymorph, alright, definitely.
Turn you
Teach
into a
me the
slug.
ways.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello there, everyone. My name is Markiplier, and today we are playing
Oh my
Dungeons
God.
and Dragons. JK, not Markiplier. I know it was
I know.
convincing.
I don't think
but...
we need to, be banned.
Banned.
Nah, Mark is fine.
No,
Don't
Mark
worry
is
about
great.
it.
Mark is a great guy. I'm a huge.
He's
I'm a huge
chill
fan
with
of
it.
him. But,
We're good buddies, him and me.
Okay.
all right.
Okie dokie. I'm guessing that was sort of a recap. But I shall recap, I suppose. Ugh. Okay. So, last session, you were very, very trusting, as is, I guess, the thing that happens with new adventuring parties and people who are rusty at D&D, apparently. Because you agreed to follow some very kind gentlemen who agreed to even allow you to pay after the work was done. Yeah. They turned out to be slightly malicious in their intent, and they tried to, just rob you,
Yes.
But they gave up
Slightly.
eventually because too many of them got murdered.
Slightly robbed us, by the way.
Slightly tried to, but didn't succeed,
Mhm.
luckily.
Yes.
Mainly just due to the friggin' mechanic I threw in early, just because I didn't want you to all to potentially, die or get robbed already. It was,
I mean, we were
it was
gonna
fair
roll
enough.
death saves, Rose, as it weren't for the.
It was non-lethal. I love how they were doing all non-lethal damage, and then you guys are like, nah, lethal all the way. That's like courtesy, nah. But anyway, you were before heading towards the gigantic tree that you know exactly where it is, except taking a different route. So you guys are heading out of said alleyway that you were in, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to head back to that tree. Of course, there's still that one that got away, as well as that house place that I think that Kevin is still in? Question mark?
Oh no, I left.
Dude,
No,
if you recall, you
all
broke the
left.
door, Kevin.
I did break the door though. Yeah.
Imagine property damage, Kevin. I have to pay for that. All of your pennies that you've been collecting.
No, I think we agreed on individual payment, meaning that while we're a collective, it depends on who's responsible for it. So if KV is responsible for it, we're not paying for his ass.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's coming out of his penny storage.
Exactly.
My penny
Okay.
storage is the ground.
Mm-hmm.
As requested by our lovely Bossu, heckin' the wind picks up dirt and it hits KV.
What?
You are now more dirty. There you go. You wanted stuff to happen. There, that's a stuff.
Oh, so I'm dirty. Yeah.
Got him. You got dirt on your leg. There you go. Anyway, you guys, you can now head towards the giant tree, or
Alright.
not.
No, I am, assuming that other people are.
I am as well.
Okie dokie then. You, with Duck in tow, head towards the giant tree. Okay. You continue along, this time making your way out of what looks to be a more shady side of an already very, very shady town. So it's quite exceptional, really. Seeing a few more grizzled characters, some twiddling their knives, trying to look, stereotypically tough. Some of it's kind of unconvincing, given how obvious it is that some of them are just trying a bit too hard.
Are they people we may have recognized, like
No,
during our audition, or no?
no. These seem to be random hoodlums and other such people of the stabby persuasion, you would suggest. Yes, they're going along. They give you some looks, beady eyes towards some of you, mainly the ones of non-human race. Seeing you guys as being an oddity, perhaps, or maybe solid marks, given that you're probably foreign if they haven't seen you around here before, or at least foreign to Barbosa. Continue along. The day is still nice, luckily. Pick you up. Says Ducker, just kind of, flapping occasionally, to try and catch up with you guys, because you're all fast for his little ducky, little flipper thingy mabobs. But yes, you continue along. Different passages, and it doesn't seem as dangerous as they had, had suggested to you that it would be. Keeping to the more, I guess, semi-busy streets or roads, and even alleyways, they seem to be too short for anything to really happen feasibly without someone else seeing. So you manage to weasel your way through, as do a couple rats trying to attack your duck. Luckily, it fends them off, though. Gives it a little whack slaps. You know how ducks do, well, whacking them with their feathers. And as the rats scurry off, as do you towards the tree. Now this time you can see a crowd gathered around it. It seems that a kind of they're dispersing currently. Something seems to have taken place, some sort of event or something of the like. Anyway, you headed towards the tree, I assume? Yes? All good?
Yeah.
Okay. There's definitely no one in the crowd coming to stab you. Don't worry. I'm just trying to sow the seeds of, paranoia. Anyway, you head towards the tree, and you can see that there are a few guards posted around it. You were told to head towards here to meet the mayor, but you can't see him. You can see the guards, though, and that was the secondary option if you couldn't find him. So, you head towards one of the guards, yeah? No?
Are we supposed to, are we not supposed to find, we were supposed to find the mayor?
Yeah, the guards would know where the mayor is currently.
Were we not supposed to find the people who are hiring us?
They are the people who are hiring you. The mayor is hiring you.
Okay.
So it's a job for the mayor.
Exactly. It's pretty... Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would go and talk to one of the guards.
Okay. You go up to one of the guards, just, I guess, around the front of the big fuck-off tree.
Mm-hmm.
You go up towards him. He gives you a side eye, kind of like keeping track of all of you, looking you all up and down.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where the mayor is?
What's it to you?
We're just here for a job.
Job? What sort of job?
Well, I figure you asked the mayor that because he was requesting us.
Who sent you?
I give him the name of the people that we didn't ask.
The dock people.
Definitely.
Fair enough, it's been a while. I also don't remember all the shit that happened.
Sonata asks the guard or says to the guard, The dock people sent us over here.
The dock people. Okay. Kind of looks a little unconvinced by that. Do you have the passcode, or did they not give it to you?
We have Itami, who likes to stab things.
That's not a passcode.
I do like to stab things.
That was evident.
We reckoned that we were not given any passcode. We were only told to meet at the giant tree, and to search for the mayor who was supposed to be here.
All right. Suppose it wouldn't be too horrid. Okay. We'll take you into the waiting room. Note you'll be waiting there a little while we check at, where the dock people are to make sure that you are, in fact, who you say you are. Note that if you do try to make any sort of attempt on anyone in terms of violence, then you will likely die and there is no escape.
Oh, yeah, whatever, just take us there.
Okay. The guard takes you around the tree, looking from to either side, making sure the coast is, no one's prying. Goes towards another guard. Wait here. Says something to them. And then they also join. And then you are ushered up some steps. Seem to be leading up to the stage that's been cut into this enormous tree. You go up the steps, I assume, and then they just stop you halfway, roundabouts. Okay. Block the exit, he says to the other guard, and he stands back to you guys, watching outside the exit. Just a minute.
Oh, piss off.
I can see this guy. He does a knock. Goes, knock, no knock, 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 no knock, 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 no knock. No eyes or booze. And seconds later, you can see the seemingly flush, entirely like solid wall. A piece of it, more of a door shape, but it's rounded at the edges. Slides inwards, and then to the side, opening. Inside, no one.
Okay.
Okay. We'll head inside.
Yeah.
How long are we supposed to wait here?
Until we can verify who you are, like I said.
And how exactly are you going to do that?
We're just going to send someone over and ask.
Okay. Let them know that the person who blew the roof off is here.
Head inside. Okay, you all head inside? Yep, you're all in.
Yes. We'll head
The door bit of wood slides back into place and then goes in. And it seems to become completely flush again. As if it wasn't a door to begin with. It's just... And you've entered into what seems to be just hollowed out, carved bit of tree. You have some nice patterns here and there, just strewn throughout the walls and roof and floor. It seems to be pretty simple in its construction. You head further in, and you can see that there is a waiting room, as stated before. In this room, there seems to be a table, 2 chairs. The table seems to be fused with the floor. Chairs not. The table seems to have some very odd kind of water or some other type of liquid on it. Possibly some sort of tonic or potion. Just because of its glittering kind of and shining almost rainbow kind of glittery look to it. You have a few cups, wooden cups, just stacked up on the table. There is 2 couches which seem to also be fused, pillows not fused, and there is a cupboard. And on the roof, finally, there is what seems to be some sort of gem or crystal, something like that, that is glowing and producing green. Goes from green towards more golden light as you guys have entered. Okay, you guys, you can just go and wait patiently, yeah?
Is the duck with us still?
The duck snuck in, yeah.
The duck stuck in.
didn't
I
see
have
the
a
duck.
question.
Yeah?
Do we have any pebbles around?
Pebbles. Did you bring any pebbles?
I meant on the ground.
No, the ground is entirely polished clean, essentially. It is just
Until we
Damn it!
Until we dirty it.
supremely until you filthy cretins dirty my floor. Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I scan the floor?
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus
you scan the
Christ.
floor. There's roll me investigation. Oh no, perception, because just general.
Perception. What is that
You
again?
remember how to roll? No.
Is that a D8?
No, it's D20.
No.
It's D20.
D20.
No.
Just a regular.
God. Hey,
I knew it.
15.
15. You find what seems to be, after a thorough search, to be some mud and dirt. It's from your own footprints, you think. Excellent.
Impossible.
You also find some what seems to be fine, kind of hair-like white bits of something. You also suspect that's just duck feathers that have been just, ruffled and, messed up and shit from the duck. On following those, you get a nice to your face. The duck is kind of looking at you. So you kind of followed it.
That would
Anyway.
be really funny
Um,
if like Lenz's like duck alarm just sounded right then and there.
Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
That probably
Yeah,
won't be
that's-
going off for a while.
Yeah.
This duck has utility though so far. I mean, look at what it's done already. Someone comes close to it, honk. Alarm. It's an alarm duck.
Okay,
Anyway,
So what you're
you
saying
guys
is,
I'm gonna
If we-
take my. Can I? Oh,
go ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna
gonna
say what
say-
you're saying is the duck is like is our sentry watching over us when we're camping at night
Yeah.
for any harm and
Sentry
danger.
Terrant duck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Danger duck.
but go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I take off my shoe and throw it?
At the duck.
No, not at the duck.
I mean, that was a fair assumption, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where are you
Why-
throwing
We
it?
were
What?
talking about
Why
the
would
duck, and you're like, "Oh, can I
No
just
shoe
take
at
off
the
my
wall,
shoe and
like-
Why would
throw
I
it?"
throw? Why would I throw my shoe at an innocent creature? Sonata,
Why would
maybe.
you throw your shoe at all.
I would
otherwise?
not.
I actually fed the duck.
Because throwing things and stabbing things is fun. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Stabbing things is fun.
Okay,
Murder
never
her,
mind.
Rose.
No, you can do
Um,
it.
Murder her,
Don't
Rose.
be
No, it's
discouraged.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
As long as it's not at the duck.
So. So you're saying that I can actually throw my shoe at you, Yovan? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Random,
if
bro.
you want to get, if you want repercussions, right? Because there's like consequences to actions.
Yeah, better not hit
Um,
that duck. This might not be true polymorph, and it might turn into a dragon if you hit
I
it.
know.
Oh
hard, you
god.
know?
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Yeah.
No, it would be
Okay,
a
I'll-
bloody
I'll-
mess because it's a small room and you're in it.
I'll just say this in character. So,
Splat.
what exactly are we gonna do now?
Yeah, do we just wait?
I reckon we do wait. Reckon we should name this thing already.
Itami, what about you? What do you think about doing?
I mean, I'm good with whatever, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
wanna-
gonna sit back and relax because that fight took a lot. All right.
That fight was fun.
Did anyone hear what that guard said before entering the door?
Can I remember, or if I've heard what the guard said?
Can you remember?
I don't know. Can I?
I don't know. Can you?
Can I?
Do we
What is it?
roll
Tell
from
me.
memory?
Can I? Can I?
Do we roll from memory?
Yeah. Can I?
No,
can I
you don't roll from memory. For that,
Alright.
you just need to have remembered or to have kept track. Mostly.
Whoa.
If you give me a rough enough estimate that's good enough, I'll tell you what it was exactly, because you may not have caught it given it's over mic. That's the only exemption I'm granted.
It sounded like no eyes or booze.
It sounded like mutterings.
No eyes.
Okay, roll me perception to see if you could catch
Mm.
exactly what
Only
that
booze?
was.
All right.
All or just
No eyes, all blues? I don't know.
do we?
Actually,
do all
Kevin
of
just
us?
got it right. So
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
not to say which one it was, but Kevin
no
got it right.
eyes or booze.
Oh, I get it right too then.
What is
No.
that? Our code?
no,
No
no,
eyes
all,
or
no
booze.
eyes, all booze, I think.
Can I say one thing? And this is to Brian.
Who's Brian?
Listen. So I just noticed that.
Look at the
Brian is
stream.
the duck.
No, it's not this. Is that I'm looking at the stream right now. All of our faces have a blue line over it now.
Oh wait, does it really? Okay. Then
Okay,
now-
now
Line,
there
I
we
don't
go.
see the blue line.
Because when I'm hovering at it, I don't know why it shows a blue line on stream, but when I hover at like the sources, okay.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
what do we do? So, okay, Jovan, you just want to, I guess, lay around and wait, huh?
I mean, what else is there to it? There are
Do we tr-
guards guarding the door.
We trust this place?
It belongs to the mayor.
Well, yeah, the mayor of Barbosa.
Yes.
And I don't trust politics.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Sadly, we do
I'm
need
not
money.
saying we should trust politicians, but we should abide by authority. Or just, just a tinge of
You're talking to a
contingencies.
beggar and someone who loves to stab people.
Okay, look, do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of you all. I'm just gonna sit here and just relax.
Just gonna sit here and wait too.
Okay.
What
Looks
are you
like
gonna
you're
do,
deciding-
Tommy?
I'm just doing whatever you guys want to do.
So far, it's waiting aside from maybe Ryder Crystal Hobo Rose. What? Go on. What you doing, Ryder? What you doing? What you doing, Ryder? Huh?
You know what, Ian Mars? If you're so, I guess,
Did you
It's a
wait? Did you say
suspect.
Ian Mars?
no, Ian Mars.
Ian Mars, okay.
If you're so
It sounds like
trusty-
Inian, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Ian.
Ian.
Eeny, meeny, Morris.
Ian. If you're so suspicious about this place, why don't you go out and try and, I don't know,
You almost said sus, didn't you?
investigate the place?
How suspicious. Yeah, that's a joke between them.
I got that reference.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I do not trust anything at all about this. However, I do not know where we are, so better safe than sorry, I guess. And then Ian just like sits down.
Okay. Looks like you're gonna behave yourselves. Okay. After waiting for around about Give or take around 25-ish minutes or so. You hear the knock on the door again. It's a bit too far off from where the waiting room is to catch exactly how the knock goes, but and then the door slides open. Also, KVN, did you roll that perception check I asked you to roll?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got a 15.
Yeah, 15 would be enough, especially with the OK recollection. It seems the passcode that he used was no eyes, only booze.
Oh.
So not boobs, not booba. In case a few of you were like, yeah, boobs.
No, we were.
I don't like being
mean,
called
I was
out.
thinking, never mind. Correct. I stand corrected. I thought I thought we were all mature, law-abiding citizens.
I thought it was booze.
Did
no, he meant booze, not booze.
I know. I didn't think boobs.
Yeah, I thought booze.
Only Ryder would think boobs.
I don't only Ryder was
Going on
Jesus
the
Christ.
buff here.
Are you saying that I'm immature?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Are you? It seemed like it.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
Okay, continue. Fuck off. Continue.
Okie dokie. You wait for that long, comes in. Okay. You lot need to behave, alright? Two of the guards come into the room. Door closes behind them. They walk over. Okay. You'll be seeing the man in a few minutes. Alright. So we're gonna need you to put your weapons, armaments, armor, etc. Pretty much all of your items in that closet there.
Hmm.
Can I roll insight?
Yep. Suspenseful music noises.
Yep. It's very suspenseful as we
Not
wait
nice image, Brian.
Oh, thank you. As we wait.
Completely
for-
forgot that we had a heckin' D&D, whatever that thing is called, Roll20 on.
Yeah, roll 20.
I have a join.
Can
That-
I observe what like the guards have on?
You can. They seem to be wearing guard things, armor.
Oh,
The armor seems to be of good quality, really, really good quality. Like, these guys are decked the fuck out. Like, she. Like,
Oh,
even
wow.
by Royal Guard standards, these guys are on, like, par, possibly better. You're not sure.
So they're like official looking.
Yeah, these guys are straight up tanky looking. And their weapons, they seem to be no joke. Like, but they seem to be off-putting because partially some of them are made out of wood. Just straight up wood, when most Royal Guard type details would have like solid adamantine weapons or something.
11.
11. He looks to be speaking words. Those words look to be sincere and like he's kind of, not gonna budge on it. There you go.
Okay. Can I take the duck with us?
Sure.
All right.
Take the duck.
I
Roll
will-
roll me animal handling.
Animal.
You're gonna
wait,
pick up the duck.
yeah. What's the number?
It's a 1d20, like normal.
Okay. I got a 6.
Jesus.
oh, beautiful.
You got a whole 6.
Yeah, whole 6.
The duck gives you a and then bites you.
Yeah, damn it. My 1 HP, I'm dead.
There's a flap. Wait, you're on 1 HP. Wait.
You
Faint.
forgot
You
about
faint
that?
from shock.
He faints from shock.
I fainted.
Roll me a con save.
Oh my god.
I got a 12.
Death by
Well,
duck bite.
That's good enough. You need to get really terrible roll to actually go down from shock there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
One.
you tensing up your entire body real hard after being severely injured, yeah, that would make you pass out possibly. So it was worth a shot. Worth a shot. You didn't embarrass yourself entirely in front of these guards. There you go.
I've already
Still got
embarrassed
bit by a
myself
duck,
enough.
though. It's still biting you, by the way.
God.
You can hear it continuously hissing as it's still
I
clamped
take
on
a-
your finger.
I take a piece of the ration and eat it.
Okay, you shuffle over some rations, to which the duck ceases biting and then goes to absolutely devour the rations.
My ration.
You can hear the little peck, 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 peck noises.
I only have one more.
It flaps its feathers. You didn't need to use the entire pack of rations, don't worry.
Oh,
Just a bit of ration.
So 1.5, I guess.
Not even a half. It's good stuff. You only need like a couple bits
Oh,
to get a duck off you, probably. But you can have used half a packet. That's fine.
Yeah, so I'll talk to the guard. So weapons understandable, but why armor?
Well, it would beg to reason that you are able to withstand more attacks if you are wearing armor, is it not? Therefore, it doesn't exactly discourage combat.
Yeah, but also it keeps us vulnerable.
Yes, and you're on official business attempting to do a business meeting. Well, most people do not attend business meetings wearing armor or armaments. It's only courtesy.
I have a
Not
question.
to mention you're about to see the mayor, so no.
I have a question, Mr. Guard.
Yes, what is it?
My attire is that of a beggar's. Is it okay to see the mayor in these attire?
That's perfectly fine. The duck waddles up to you now. It's looking up your leg.
Yeah, I'll just show me where the closet is.
Okay, points at closet. There you go.
And I'll just like take my armor and weapon stuff off.
No hidden weapons either. Everything goes in there. Also, by the way, considering I didn't give a very in-depth description, the armor that they're wearing seems to be kind of a very dark tinted steel or some other type of material. Not overly clunky, but definitely enough to cover pretty much all of them. These guys look to be wearing a few other bits and pieces that aren't really matching to the other guards. If anyone wants any more little tidbits on them, you can roll a insight check for it. But otherwise, yeah, guard.
I'll do it.
Okay.
B.
Okay, buddy.
I get a 7.
They are wearing things.
You're wearing
Exactly.
They have the accessories. Ooh, so
Perfect.
fashion. Very fashionista. But yeah.
Can I use my little tingly on them? Tingly skill?
You feel like an odd sensation, but you didn't quite notice it before. But that's simply because it was just so vast that it kind of it skewed your actual sensation. But it seems that this entire tree is giving you that, as well as the weapons. Only the wooden ones
Interesting.
And a couple little tidbits off of one of the guards. One seems to be tucked into their armor. You don't know what it is, but it's around their chest area and around their pocket as well. Something odd, peculiar, rare, or otherwise something. Anyway,
Okay.
there you go. So y'all put your weapons and shite in the closet. Gonna get back in the closet.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I'm putting my stuff in the closet.
Put it in there. Whatever.
All right.
You got nothing anyway.
Yeah, you're all poor. Hacking, you put your stuff in the closet, I assume. All of you. Yeah. Lens? Ryder?
Yes.
You put all your shit in the closet, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, we all are.
Yes, okay. Bada bing,
I-
bada boom, do that.
I was responding the entire time. My microphone was off. Yes.
Ha, ha, ha. Push to talk. Anyway. Okay, you put your stuff in the closet. Closet is closed and locked by one of the guards. Then they usher you towards just the middle of the room and they tell you, okay, turn around. Don't want you to, witness the exact machinations of how this door opens. It's a completely different door to the one you came in. It's like it looks like just a really well built reinforced door.
Okay.
All right. So you all turn around, and there's something you can hear slight scuffling, scratching, or something against the door or something else, and a kind of light hum. You KVN, you can sense that one of the things that you had a weird feeling about before moves back. Okay. After that, the guard, he goes, all right, you can turn back around, head in the room. Door is open.
Yeah, I just come back in or go in.
Go in. Okay. You enter the room, and as you do, you can see it is wonderfully lit with those gemmy crystal thingies, pardon. More hung up on kind of odd chandelier type arrangements. It's quite lovely. The room has a much larger table than the other room. The chairs are actually padded with what seems to be velvet and feather cushion. And you can see the walls are decorated with some bits of artwork. There are some shelves displaying a couple of just some nice oddities, such as there's a globe over in the corner. There is a there's a hat just sitting on a stand. There is what seems to be a pistol of very ornate design in a glass case hung up high on the wall. Okay, and across at the very end of the table, in what seems to be the nicest chair, you can see a older gentleman with a fairly bushy beard and curly hair, grayed, of course. Some white strands there and yonder. He's wearing a classic piratey type hat and kind of casual, but still very sophisticated, more noble type attire. This man, you suppose, is the mayor, as he says. Ah, hello. You seem to be some of the people that I'm trying to hire for a job. It is on very short notice, so I am hoping that you will not disappoint. Yeah. My name is Gillian. You may refer to me as just Gillian. I dislike the whole titles thing. Anyway, yes, introduce yourselves, I suppose.
Jovan Simeo. And also, if you are looking for us to not disappoint you, you should probably seen us at the audition.
Oh, no, no, no. That is impossible, I'm sorry to say. Much too dangerous for me to be wandering around and going to places with a lot of very well-armed people for little reason as to try and decide who is what. That is why I have assigned my trusted helpers to do so. I am a very busy man.
You're right,
Uh,
Mr. Mayor.
Regardless, though, I'm sorry.
You're right, Mr. Mayor. It's an honor to meet you, and I'm ready to
Uh.
take this job.
I thank you. Is that a goose? A duck?
Yes, Mayor. Please
you
don't
just
mind.
took
Is
the
it your
exact words out
familiar?
of my mouth as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Each their own, I suppose. Regardless, you two as well. What are your names?
My name is Ian Mars Goldsmile.
I'm
Hmm.
Itami Kyokino.
Okay.
He looks at what seems to be a sheet of parchment, and writes a few things with his inkwell pen, which is a very nice pen. Scribbles some stuff down, eyeballs you guys, kind of peers over, looks you up and down, all of you, checking out what you have.
By the way, are there guards inside?
There are guards in the room, yeah.
There are?
Yes, the two guards followed you guys in,
Ah.
and there is another two guards over by the mayor.
And they're armed, right?
They are armed to the teeth.
Okay.
The ones next to the mayor are
Gillian.
especially armed to the teeth.
Gillian, I actually have a question.
Oh yes, what is it?
So
Scribble.
we all were told that this was a business meeting, and armor and weaponry are not allowed to come to be present. And this is
Of
just
course.
only for the sake of our safety as much as yours. But why are your armored
No.
guards here?
It's not for the sake of your safety at all. Sorry, that must have been miscommunicated.
Oh no!
It's simply
I
for
meant. My question is for the sake of our of our safety. Is why are your armored guards here? We clearly do not have any weaponry and armor, and I point to the guard that we were talking. He did say this was a business meeting.
It is strict regulation. I've tried a few times to get it revoked, but they're quite zealous in their protection of the Lord Mayor, especially me, apparently. So I have been unable to overturn
Are you not the
such
mayor?
decisions.
Could you not revoke?
Yeah, I was just
No.
gonna say, could you not revoke it yourself?
You see, I am a mayor, not a king. I am able to do things to a certain extent with my influence, but I am not a king. I am
Could
elected
you-
into office.
Well, could
I
you
have
possibly
certain power.
extend your powers by asking the guards behind us to move at least 20 paces back? They're still in the room.
Would you be so kind?
The guards kind of stiffen a bit, clutch their weapons, like, noticeably hard. Look over at you guys. Give you another once over, and then kind of slowly step back.
Much better. Anyways, carry on.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yes. You will be assigned to what is essentially a salvage operation as bodyguards, as well as the primary salvagers. As the place you're going to, it just so happens to have a lot of dangerous creatures and undead that may pose a significant threat to any salvaging crew. We are on a very tight schedule, so
You should suffice well enough, along with our already picked out crew members.
What were we salvaging?
That will be told to you the exact contents when you are off of Barbosa. I'm sorry to say, but it is of the literal highest security and secrecy. So
And
the
where
exact items will be revealed later.
and where are we setting sail?
The destination will in fact also be revealed later, but I will detail the exact danger that it poses. You are heading to an island that is like, as you may have guessed, approximately 7 days out on a very small but fast ship. Um, you will be going to this island, and you might want to note while you're heading there that there is noted to be at least a couple monstrosities in the area, and a number of undead. You do not need to worry about the strictly sailing parts of it, because the crew is much more than equipped to handle that. So what you will need to be able to deal with effectively enough is probably more of the skeletal type of enemies, restless souls of dead sailors, as
Souls.
you are salvaging from an old pirate ship yourself.
I see.
Your
Okay.
captain, the ship's captain, will give you the full briefing when you are out at sea, and the majority of the details when you are on the ship. But for now, it is a little. Although this is a very secure facility, I prefer it that you were off Barbosa when you got your information.
Do we have a time limit?
You do not have a time limit, as per se, but you will have to follow the schedule that Luis has put forth. That is the name of your captain, I'm telling you.
Captain
You will
Louisa?
have to continue along as fast as you can. There cannot really be any pit stops unless absolutely necessary. You'll have to negotiate with Luis for that.
Oh, Louise. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think I got all
Yeah.
the information.
And for the final spot of information you'd probably want to know ahead of time is you will be paid in each of you just for the job itself, approximately 100 gold pieces each, should you sufficiently uphold your roles, with the possibility and, expected probability, really, of bonus payments depending on your actions and your abilities to continue defending and also salvaging any extra items of interest. And noting that you are definitely able to collect some of the items that you find, so long as you clear it with Captain Louis first. Any attempt to, I suppose, take any items at all from the area without prior consent and knowledge of the captain may result in your, let's say, perhaps execution, or at least a docking of your pay, depending on what you've taken.
Hmm.
Yes. So you are. It's quite possible you could come across some nice little bobs and gizmos when you're there. Yes, just ask, and you might be able to acquire them. Of course, your payment you can have them in advance, even so long as it is doctored from your overall payment. So there's that. A good note to tell you that you are to collect fairly much all of the artifacts and older relics that you can find, as there might be a fair few where you're going. So yes, any historical items at all that you can manage to bring back would be
Right.
greatly appreciated.
I mean, are they treasures or statues?
Not statues, no. Treasures, definitely. They could come in all shapes, sizes, weights, I suppose.
So just anything worth money, basically.
Yes. And things that may not seem like they're worth money as well, I suppose.
Alrighty.
Okay. That will be roughly all. Did you have any questions?
Where do we see Captain Louise?
Well, I was about to tell you to head over to the docks to see her, and you'll be escorted by some guards.
I see.
But
All right.
then, yes.
I look over at Sonata. I'm like, he was literally just about to tell us that, I'm sure.
I didn't know.
It's kind of a
Didn't?
given. He's assigning us stuff and he's going to tell us where to go.
Why is I didn't know? That damn.
The duck tries to flap up and like with his little web feet try and climb up your leg.
Who's like, mine
Anyways,
or Sonata's?
Making fun of me.
Anyways, it seems that we
Who's like?
are ready.
Yes.
Yes.
And what is your
Well,
name again?
Alright.
What is your name again? I'm talking to the mayor.
My
Gillian.
name?
Yes.
My
Gillian.
name is Gillian.
Gillian. Got it.
All right. Well, cheerio then. Good luck.
See you in 7 days.
Well, it's more like a fortnight. It's 7 days to arrive, not to get back and arrive.
All right.
Rather the other way around. Anyway, yes. Goodbye. Scribbles some more stuff.
Yeah.
That is the most sus mayor I've ever
What do you mean, sus, man?
Yeah, what do you mean sus?
He's coming at you with literal FBI level secrecy stuff, and you're like, that's suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's standard.
How dare you.
No, I mean like the way that he's talking, like he keeps on having way too many like pauses, and I'm like,
It's because he's old, probably.
Probably just
Maybe-
needs to take time to think of his words.
We're gonna go to Davy Jones' locker.
True. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Not gonna lie, there. Kevin's right. Anyway, in a sense. Okay, you guys head out of said room, followed by two guards, the same ones. They close the door. And then you guys are ushered towards the closet.
Yeah.
All right, grab your equipment.
I grab him.
I grab mine and I'm like caressing it. I'm like, I missed you.
I grabbed the one
Duck
coat
gives
that I
you a
only
funny
own.
look.
I grab onto it, just like staring at it
Wait,
before
is a
just
coat
like
even
putting everything.
considered armor?
Is
Yeah.
what?
Is
Yeah, I
a
had to go
coat
in-
even
I had to go in
considered
half
armor?
naked.
Why'd you take off your coat?
Why
You
did
go
you?
in the nude or not at all?
I know.
Why
Oh
would
my
you
God.
do that, bro?
Wait, to take off armor, right?
I know, but is a coat?
My coat's the only armor I have.
Normal clothes aren't armor, Kevin.
No, wait, hold on. Let's not assume that. I mean, he could be wearing a shirt underneath, right?
Did you guys not know I was half naked the whole time?
Oh my God. He's
No.
just shirtless.
I mean, it wasn't emphasized.
It was.
Flexing.
And probably for the
Ju-
right
just to-
reasons.
Just imagine Sonata just in his birthday suit, just like
Yeah,
walking
Jesus
around.
Christ.
Coming naked.
Just waggling his eyebrows at the mayor.
I know.
The mayor's like, oh, this is
But
everyday.
yes, for
naked."
love of God, get your coat, your armor, what?
Only the duck noticed.
Yeah, the duck
Uh.
didn't really notice.
Duck nerdist.
Mhm.
Looking at you funny, dude.
Yeah.
Staring. Not blinking.
Okay. I put my coat back on.
Yeah, I put my armor back on, my trusty weapons that I also sorely miss, but I will not visibly say.
Sweet, sweet Caroline.
Okay.
Yeah, sweet, sweet Caroline.
You put back on your gear.
Bum, bum,
Readorn your weapons.
Bum.
And with that, you are once again ushered out the slidey-didy door, wood door, plank of wood, tree door thing. Slides back out. You are ushered back out of the room again.
All right.
Alright. Okay. Down the stairs, go on.
I whisper to the guard's ear. No eyes, only booze.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
flap,
let's
flap,
go,
flap.
Sonata.
The duck jumps on Sonata's head.
Well, looks like the duck seems to take a liking in you.
Yeah, because I'm the only one who feeds it, apparently.
Wait, we fed it last time, did we not?
It's been like
I thought it was Jovan who fed it last time.
Yeah, I fed it last time.
it's been like 4 hours. Okay.
So, I mean, has it?
The duck has been diabetic apparently. It needs
Yeah,
to
the
eat
duck
every
has
2
been-
hours.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Y'all head down the stairs.
Mhm.
The slidey-didy door closing again. And the two guards
The two ducks.
following you down the stairs. The two ducks. The guards are now ducks in heavy armor.
Yeah.
Usher you down the stairs again. And you start to head back towards the docks as you are escorted towards them.
Oh, they're following
Their
us?
funny business? Funny business?
Wait,
Hilarious business?
Were the guards following us the entire time?
Escorting.
They're escorting you to the docks.
Alright.
So you're kind of following them.
Cool. So like I think the entire way around I don't think we don't have to roleplay this the entire way around. Jovan is gonna make their life a living hell by like asking like questions just out of like hilarity of the situation, also slight like just pretending to be stupid, but not really. And also trying to also instigate it so that KVN is involved or Sonata's involved, you know? And try to get under the skin with Itami. and also Ian.
Yeah, fair. Roll me a hacking charisma check. I'd say. And also, KVN, are you looking for,
Yeah, I'm looking for coins.
Oh my
You're
God.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna comment about this situation. You know, fun fact. The best way to gain money is to actually not necessarily. You don't have to work as a god. I would reckon just being a beggar would give you a more sustainable financially, a more sustainable paycheck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you saying that Sonata doesn't know how to handle his own money?
No, I'm saying that Sonata is actually doing much better than the guards financially. That's why he's doing it. I'm just explaining his line of work, which is
He's
picking off of coins.
He's been watching a lot of those
scraps.
YouTube videos on how to money stuff.
Exactly.
Money stuff.
I rolled a 12.
Roll the 5.
Okay. A 5. A 5, you say. Yeah. Sonata. You find a tasty little 4 copper coins as you go along. Nice and dirty.
You see here?
Oh yeah.
He manages to find coins just out to thin air. Well, thin ground, in this case. Think of the amount of work you put in an hour, the amount of coins, rubbish, that could possibly be sold to even the rich folks who don't necessarily know the values Think of the amount of money you'll be gaining other than just a measly job here as a guard.
Oh, no.
Big sigh. Rob's temples. Goes back to the walk. Yeah. You guys are getting a shite ton now of gazes and like side eyes and little peers and snoops
Wonderful,
from people.
great. That's what we want.
Kids running past kind of stray around you guys, keeping a wide berth, being sus of you, but also kind
Piss
of
off.
curious about a escort.
Itami just kind of makes eye contact with some of them, just like subtly implying, "Hey, I can like slice your throat right now."
Jesus Christ.
The kids do get a little bit spooked by that and be like, let's just keep going by.
Do I roll for intimidation because
Why
Should I-
are
because
we
Ian
roll
is
want
gonna
to
stare at
intimidate
them
the
with their
kid?
eyebrow raised?
Nah.
Can we roll
Fine.
to... Hey, Deanne, can you roll to traumatize the kids?
Can we roll
Can we roll to
No,
traumatize
they
them?
live in a pirate city.
Can you roll to traumatize them to the point where they become so traumatized that as adults they just can't function in life?
Oh
We
no!
just traumatize kids.
I know, here we just traumatize kids.
See, this is why I cannot be a parent. I would just
Yeah.
traumatize kids.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a
Can I
parent's
like
job.
stab the children?
Oh, God. Let's not take it to that step. God.
Yeah,
We only just
guys.
wanted to traumatize them, not, physical harm.
Okie dokie. You guys continue along.
Mm-hmm.
Just shuffling about. Everyone seems to be staying a lot further away from you guys, acting a little bit stiff. You head towards the docks a lot more easily than the first time, given that you were, assault. Go around to the docks, taken along the side, across the beach. Still on the docks, of course, but around the edge, and then you come to a fairly small ship compared to a lot of the ones in the yard, but definitely very high class.
Oh, what's the ship called?
You can see written on the back, it says Jackdaw.
Like Jackdaw?
Nah, it's I'm referencing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm ripping them off. Anyway.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, anyway, Baba Booey. Ship very nice. Ship very very high quality.
Very cool.
You're told to just go onto that ship. One of the guards is continuing to follow you while the other one's kind of just lingering behind, waiting for you guys to finish.
Oh, they're waiting for us to go in?
No. Only one of them. The other one is ahead of you guys, going towards to board the ship.
So there's one
Go up.
that's waiting for us. All right, I'm gonna deliberately just stay there.
Okay. He says, "What are you doing?"
Oh no! I was just what a lovely ship here. I was just admiring the sails, the flags. It's been quite a while, quite a few days for me, to ever set foot on a ship again. Yeah, look at the colors.
You mind going? You're supposed to go on that ship, you know.
I will go once my eyes and my soul are have set foot upon the ship. I'll motion the others to go first.
Okay then.
I'm just gonna like do a few stretches, just
Yep.
really killing the time. And once
Yeah.
once the KVN or Ian, Sonata, and Tommy goes through, I'll finally go through.
Yep. He's visibly
Yes.
uncomfortable.
Where is Captain Louise?
You'll find out anyway.
Also,
The guard.
can we? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, can you what?
I was gonna. If we're moving on, can we take like a little break now?
Okie dokie, y'all want a break? Break time.
Break
Whoop,
time.
whoop,
Alright,
whoop.
cool. Let's take a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back, or 5 even.
Yeah.
And we'll be back. All right, I'll log us into intermission and.
Take a break. Break the children's kneecaps. Hell yeah. Woo.
Hold on. We're not muted for some reason. There's like a third. Hold on.